Hi you guys, Erin here, today sharing some information with you about the very friendly and very unique sign of the zodiac, Aquarius. So this video would mostly pertain to people who were born between January 20th and February 18th, meaning that the sun was in the sign of Aquarius when you were born, meaning that this Aquarius energy rules your inner being, your basic character, your ego, your sense of identity, who you are on the inside. But there really is so much more to the natal chart. Your moon and your rising sign are also going to have a very strong influence on who you are. And furthermore, if there was any planetary bodies that were right next to the sun when you were born, that's also going to modify a lot of this energy. So if you're an Aquarius and you're watching this video and you find that some of this information does not necessarily resonate with you, you guys are the ones that I encourage the most to get a little bit of a better understanding to your entire natal chart, because there really are so many things that could come in and to modify this energy. Okay, so Aquarius is a fixed air sign. And by fixed, I mean that this energy does things in a steadfast way. It's not super forceful. It's not super adaptable. It can be quite stubborn at times. And this air element is, this is a very intellectual energy, but in its own unique way. This air element for the Aquarius can be really good at like coming up with new ideas, new and unique ideas. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Okay, Uranus influences changes, like unexpected changes, abrupt changes. Also has a very strong influence on technology and sciences. Saturn, well, before Uranus came into the picture in 1781, Saturn was Aquarius's only ruler. Saturn influences structure and responsibilities. So really, this is like a combination of these things. This is what makes, or in part, what makes Aquarius so unique. And okay, Aquarius is represented by the water bearer. This is, a lot of people seem to think that Aquarius is a water sign, but it's not. It's an air sign. This is the water bearer, the one who carries the water and then lets the water flow freely and equally to all, like spreading its gift. This is a very like humanitarian energy, wants what's best for humanity, but again, in its own unique way. And this energy can be like very much against status quo, but at the same time wants what's best for everybody. And let's see, well, every zodiac sign rules certain parts of the body. And for Aquarius, this is, for starters, the circulatory system. This Aquarius can actually have very good health, can have very like strong constitution. However, with age, the circulatory system needs to be kind of like well cared for. There can be a tendency for things like hardening of the arteries or varicose veins. It's very important for an Aquarius to keep their circulatory system healthy. And what's interesting is that, okay, Aquarius energy may not do so well in very cold temperatures. And of course, a lot of this depends on where you were born and raised, or, you know, where you spend most of your time. But just like on its own, Aquarius energy does not do so well in very cold environments. However, one of the best ways to keep your circulation in a healthy flow is to do things like a cold plunge, dumping into freezing cold water and then going into like a sauna or a tub of hot water to help keep the circulatory system healthy. And then also, Aquarius rules, or the erogenous zone for Aquarius, is the shins and ankles. Okay, Aquarius can definitely have like well-shaped legs, shins, and like very nice slender ankles. With age, there can be a tendency for things like sprained ankles or swelling of the shins. Again, this is important to keep the circulatory system healthy. And furthermore, this is the erogenous zone. So if your partner's in Aquarius, you might want to consider like gently caressing their shins and their ankles from time to time. They might enjoy that. Now, some things to bring the Aquarius energy luck. Your lucky day as an Aquarius is Wednesday. Again, this energy is very as much associated with being the humanitarian, or also very good at coming up with new ideas and that sort of thing. It's very forward thinking. Wednesdays might be the day that you want to do your humanitarian work, or also it might do you well to have Wednesdays as a day that you kind of do spend time alone to let those ideas build in your mind, do some journaling and that sort of thing on Wednesdays. Now, your lucky numbers as an Aquarius are 1 and 7. So if you're a creator of anything, you might want to consider creating things in patterns of 1 and 7, or somehow just incorporating these numbers into your life to help bring you a little luck. Your lucky flowers as an Aquarius are orchids. Orchids are beautiful. Planting orchids from seed as an Aquarius can actually help to bring you a little luck as well. Your birthstone as an Aquarius is amethyst. I love amethyst. I've got some right here. Amethyst. This stone for an Aquarius can actually help to ensure faithfulness in love. It can also, for an Aquarius, help to bring the gift of prescience, or knowing what's going to happen before it actually happens, that sort of thing. But furthermore, for everybody, what I love so much about this stone is that this stone can work as an amplifier and as protection, okay? Whereas clear crystal quartz is not a very protective stone. It's an amplifier. It enhances energies. Or the darker stones black tourmaline is a very protective stone, but it's not necessarily going to enhance energies or amplify energies. These stones do both. Amethyst does both. The darker shades of amethyst are going to be more protective, and the lighter shades of amethyst are going to be more amplifying for energies. But again, they do both. So wonderful stone to be carrying around or wearing, especially as an Aquarius. Now, for every zodiac sign, there's a particular cell salt dedicated to you. And for Aquarius, this is sodium chloride. Okay. A lot of people would think of just table salt when I say sodium chloride. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the natural source. Table salt is processed. Okay, we want the natural source of sodium chloride. It's very important as an Aquarius to get sodium chloride in daily. Some things that are high in it would be celery, also a lot of nuts, squash, but a really good, my favorite source for sodium chloride is cabbage. And I say this because cabbage is also extremely high in vitamin C. And together, the vitamin C and the sodium chloride work very well, especially for keeping the circulatory system healthy. So, as an Aquarius, you might want to make sure you're getting plenty of cabbage in daily. Maybe sauerkraut might be even better. Okay, and let's see. Actually, let's just sum this up. Let's just wrap up this Aquarius energy in a whole here, because this energy is very near and dear to my heart, and I'll tell you why. Because my biological brother and sister, who are both a little bit older than me, are both Aquariuses. And they both were very popular in school growing up. They both went to all the parties. My sister was dragging me to high school parties when I was 13 years old. And they were very active. My brother did all kinds of recreational sports. My sister was a cheerleader. They were very community oriented, or very much spent a lot of time with their peers and thoroughly enjoyed that. And so as their little sister, I just thought that's what we do, And so I really kind of spent a lot of my life trying to keep up with this energy, trying to make it to all the parties, trying to just be super social. And meanwhile, I could feel overstimulated in all of this. I need my alone time. And this Aquarius energy, not so much. I mean, they need their alone time, but it's not, I'm a Pisces. It's quite different than this Aquarius energy. Pisces needs its alone time. It's very emotional, that sort of thing. And Aquarius energy is can be quite popular, can be very sociable, can be very community oriented, very humanitarian. Not to say I'm not a humanitarian, but anyway, these energies are quite different. So once I really got into the study of astrology and started understanding the differences here, it was a huge relief on me, because I honestly always felt like there was something wrong because I wasn't able to keep up with my brother and sister in that sociable way. This Aquarius energy, it can be rebellious, but again, it's so unique because even though it's like rebellious, it wants what's best for everybody. This energy can also, it's got like a superpower of being able to detach itself from situations that it doesn't want to be a part of. That's another thing that my brother and sister are able to do, and me not so much. I somehow always find myself just feeling very attached to things. This energy is very against status quo. Again, it's very forward thinking. It's very like progressive thinking. This energy can be really good at, like if somebody's got a lot of Aquarius in their natal chart, well aspected Aquarius placements in their natal chart, they could be really good at figuring out technology. They get a new phone and they know exactly how it works right away, or like, how to work all the neat little apps and that sort of thing. Or if you've got Aquarius in your natal chart that's not well aspected, it could be the opposite. So again, a very unique and almost very challenging to specify this Aquarius energy. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, for my Aquarius video. If you would like to get an astrology reading with me, you can reach me at ErinWaageAstrololgy@gmail.com. That's ErinWaageAstrololgy @gmail.com. I'm also fairly active on Instagram. My screen name on Instagram is imaginal_cell. You can send me a direct message there. I'll also post a link to my website in the description of this video. You can book an astrology reading there. Those are the best ways to reach me. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Namaste to all of you.